Hi, Pisces rising. I can't believe I didn't do you first, because you're kind of the star of the show. I'm sorry. I just super randomly, well, sometimes random and sometimes not, you know? I felt bad I always feel bad about the last ones or ones that didn't get love readings, so I tended to go that way. And then I just decide what I'm going to do from there. So sorry. Well, I've already explained the astrology, so let's just do it. Happy birthday. I know a lot of Pisces risings are not Pisces suns, but in an astrological sense, your sun, the sun is in Pisces, and Pisces is your ruler. So, well, Neptune's your ruler, actually. And so I'm just pulling on the sun in Pisces. I'm feeling very positive about this for you. I have not yet felt positive about this, but I do for you. And I'm itchy already, so that means it's going to be a good one. I don't know why. I don't go around scratching myself all the time, and I do have allergies, but oh my God. I have been more itchy doing these videos. And it starts when I'm really tuned in. So anyway, it's going to be good. So we got the moon in Pisces too. So this feels like a new start in your life. It's being squared over there, right? I keep getting... some positive flow with Jupiter. Mars is... no, it is Mars square. I kept thinking Mars was square the Venus, and it's tripping me up every time now. Oh, well. So, it is being squared by Mars, and like I said, squares do not always, especially with the faster planets. Mars is a timekeeper a lot of times in astrology. It may or may not be aggressive, it's active. So, he sets off, when it's on an angle, especially, he's setting off energy to make whatever it is that's going to come from this new moon for you into action. And if I remember correctly, you guys were looking into moving on with your life in a very positive way, like from opportunity. I feel it's very positive in this position. To have Mars and Sagittarius in your career house, your 10th house, this is travel. This is either traveling for work or because it's squaring this new moon. And so with the square, it just depends on where it is for me and what the planets are. You got a new moon in your sign, in your rising sign, your first house, your 0 o'clock of your chart, and it's squaring over here to this Mars in your 10th house. The Mars is fast energy. It's one of the ones, along with Mercury, sometimes Venus. She's not quite as active. Definitely Jupiter. When it hits big energy like this, that's on you. So it's in its power with you, if that makes sense. And it's fire, so it's giving you a drive, I feel, to change the direction of your life right now. God, I'm feeling you very strongly, like your life is about to change. All right, I just pulled on Chiron. Chiron is what I said in the other video. It's your wounded healer, and this is very spiritual because Neptune is in Pisces, obviously, forever, and you're one of the few that's going to benefit from that because you understand it. Neptune, Pisces energy is very difficult. It's 12th house energy to understand for most of us. I know Pluto transits too. Not my favorite. Neptune, not my favorite. I'm very air, fire dominant. So it's foreign energy to me. But for you, it's good stuff. Is how I see it, how I feel it right now. It is the only square in this chart. With a yacht over to North Node, which is awesome. Really giving you the push and the drive to get you where you need to go in your day-to-day living, in your job. Opposite sign of your natural house, which is the 12th house. like it. I like it. I like it. This is the first one I've done where I'm excited. The rest of them I'm like, oh, uh-oh. All right, so right below it, we have Venus in Aries. She does not like being in Aries. She doesn't like it. Stinky and gross and aggressive and not beautiful. She's like, ugh, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I do these and I swear to God, I feel them talking or something. It's not true, but I don't hear actual words, but things pop into my head. Like if she was really like a real person in energy, this would be like the most beautiful, refined, tasteful, fun woman, because Aries loves Libra. Libra loves Aries too, but Venus doesn't want to hang out in Aries' house because Aries' house it's not quite a frat house like Leo. It's more sporty. I could just see her going, like if he asked her to come and visit, she would be like, only if I can bring my own bedding and bed, and if I can decorate my room first. And then maybe. She's kind of a snob in here. So my point is, she's not strong. Now, Mercury, he does all right in here. He does all right. So definitely the stronger of the two in this energy. And this is your house of finances. This feels decidedly financial. A financial conversation. And with Mars up there in your 10th house, I am smelling, feeling very strong. New work, new job, because you got your North Node down in your day-to-day life in Leo. I think you guys are taking off. And I like it. I like it, I like it. So we have a conversation about money in the house of money, right? And it's sudden and unexpected. Shocking almost, but I'm feeling positive. This is like maybe you got a new job or something, and you have to move for it or something, and getting like, yeah, like you're negotiating how much you're going to make at this new place, and let's say, just for simplicity, let's say, you thought you were going to make $20 an hour. Like that's what's in your head. And so you negotiate for, 22. And they go, oh shit, you don't need to negotiate. You're going to make 30 and we're going to pay your moving expenses. That's what it feels like to me. I hope that's true. And you're like, what? Oh, neat. North Node in Leo. Going towards leadership in your day-to-day life. Getting out of the clouds and into real life. I feel like you're doing it. You do. Feel very optimistic. Which is good because they've been pretty heavy. Not in a bad way. Just when I do these readings, I feel what it's like in your life as I'm doing it. And I'll never be able to explain it all the way. But it's taxing. When the readings are heavy, I'm heavy. Like I have to stop. It's too much. It's not that it's too much. It's like I can't keep going. I have to take a break. And that's just the way it is. So I'm happy. Conversely, if I get a really good one, I'm like energized, and I feel that too. I feel very energized, which is funny because I almost didn't do it because I'm tired. It's been a long week and it's stormy outside, but now I'm energized. So thank you for sharing your energy. I just pulled on Jupiter in the 9th house of travel, expansion, changing your philosophies. Very, very positive. And then this Mars, which for every other one I've done so far has not been positive. Feels positive to me. Feels like drive. And then I want to know, what is Pluto rearranging in your life? Well, this makes total sense. If I am correct, and you're to move or relocate for a job or change your entire philosophy in your job, this is your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams, but it's also the house of friendship. So you're probably going to have to make new friends, and Pluto's going to have to So in a sense, when you do your Pluto, it doesn't always have to be bad. It's a definite, you know, coming through, burning it down so you can build it back up. I'm feeling a building stage, but we'll see. And that would make sense. You're going to have to rebuild friendships if you're moving. You're going to have to get new ones. What is Saturn teaching Pisces rising for the month of March? What is the lesson this month? And lastly, your natural house, which is in your chart ruled by Aquarius, South Node. Not surprised. You guys would live in the 12th house forever if you could. You'd like to swim in there, do laps, and be in dreamland and in your spirit. And it's saying, because North Node's over here in Leo. You're to be in the world, everyday life. Opposite, natural house of Virgo. You're supposed to make lists and move and work. It's just the house of work. Working hard. But the Virgo energy loves to work. They love it. Like they're not idle people generally, or, you know, when they have strong Virgo placements. Anyway, South Node and Aquarius. What are we to kind of either, you know, I always like to describe North and South Node to private reading people. It's not that you're not supposed to do it in the South Node. What it's saying is you're good. You're not going to wake up one day and not be totally spiritually connected the way that you guys are. That's not going anywhere. You don't need to do it right now. You need to do the opposite. Leo, be, you know, shine like the sun here on earth. Not in a cloud somewhere, closer to heaven. That's all. And Aquarius. And Aquarius energy is detached. Leo energy is engaged. This feels like you're engaging in life. Okay, Sun in Pisces. We got. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna have to wear my glasses. I'm like, I feel like I'm trying to get a cold. I can't see. Okay. 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I like it. What's being illuminated is there was some sort of heavy energy. But you know what? It does not feel that way in this card. This is the, which one is this? It's the Witch's Tarot. Because 6 of Cups is very positive. And in this deck for me, it says delight. This does not feel like, oh. This feels like I'm up for it. I'm up for the work. I'm up for, you know, he's not struggling. He's holding it with one arm. And then over here, that's this pure delight. Happiness. This feels like doing the hard work to get to a happy place is what I'm feeling. Conjunct the moon. How are you feeling about that? Yeah. Page of Wands reversed and 7 of Wands. You're not talking to somebody. Or they're not talking to you, or both. Because they're trying to take one of your wands and you're like, back off. That's mine. Defending. But I don't feel like you're defending yourself. I feel like you're defending your passion. Whatever those 10 of Wands is, you know, you're taking it with you. And this, yeah, you always got like a asshole coming up. Most people do, though. Most of the signs. Not all of them, though. Neptune, what's the spiritual lesson you're after here? World reverse and 8 of Swords. So there's a cycle, you're not done with something just yet. You're not done with the spiritual lesson in your first house, at least for the month of March. But you're not sweating it. You're not worried. I like it. This feels very let go and let God type energy. Shit's gonna do what it's gonna do, and whatever. Going with the flow, which is awesome. I knew it would be positive. I feel it. Chiron. Now, Chiron, your deepest emotional wound in your first house. So this is some sort of wound to your identity. Or relating to yourself. Probably very young. Not necessarily, though. Let's see. Oh, woo! Got a bitch. But in a good way. I like her. You got Queen of Swords. I like her in this deck. She's Queen bitch. I like it. Look at her. She's like, please don't disturb me. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to do it. Blair. Sorry. Anyway, she's very beautiful. Very serene. So it's something about speaking truth. Either not being allowed to in the past, or not feeling comfortable in it. And when I say truth, that's not that you're lying or whatever. It's this is a very straightforward energy. She does not beat around the bush. She does not, which you guys can do. Because you're dreamy. You're dreamy people, dreamy energy that maybe isn't the most comfortable saying uncomfortable things. She doesn't care. She's going to say, what's up? Why is that a wound? I'm not sure. Now, this is trending over to Jupiter in Scorpio, a sister sign. So it's positive. There's something about waking up intensity within yourself and your own personal philosophies that's addressing this Chiron. And I feel addressing your Chiron does not always have to be painful, especially for a sign like you. I'm not saying that you like pain. Nobody likes pain. But you're very at home with emotion. Not so comfortable here. If I had to pick a one, that would be mine. Let's go over there. Let's see what's up in that ninth house and personal philosophies and all of that. Ten of Swords. This is going to hit, excuse me. This is going to hit you this month. So you're not going to escape unscathed any more than anyone else. There's going to be, I don't think this happens. This feels like an opportunity or a magnification of some sort of past wound, emotional wound, intense wound having to do with betrayal. Like maybe your wound is like an experience with a straight shooter at some point in your life that maybe at one time you perceived to be very painful. In the ninth house, which is all about learning and philosophies and whatnot. And the Queen of Swords energy, she never seeks to hurt anyone. It's not the point for her. If you ask her opinion about something, she will tell you in simple terms when she's upright like this. This would be like say it's your mother. Say it's a mother wound from long ago. And you would say, Mommy, I want to be, I don't know, something passionate. It would be a good wand profession. Mommy, I want to be a professional athlete. I don't know why. That's just what came to mind. I'm very excited about this sport, and that's what I want to do. And you're a little kid. You're all excited about it. And this would be like the Queen of Swords going, oh no, baby. You can't do that because you're not strong. Or, oh no. It's just a simple statement of fact, you know. Oh no, honey, you won't be good at that. You're not strong enough, or you're not fast enough, you're not. And it was probably true. Could she have softened her delivery? Of course, but you took it as a philosophy, like in a painful way. And so how does that come up and tickle your wound? We're going to clarify. My sense is that's going to get tickled again, and you're going to see, this feels like you're going to be one of the ones that actually heals it. You're going to have that epiphany and heal it to completion, like in a okay, here's why I have to take them on and off all the time. I see far away just fine. Not so great up close, and I do have progressives and everything, but it's like, it's almost jarring. Like if I'm not, you know, just focused on close-up work, it jacks me up. Sorry. Anyway, it feels like there's something in the way that happens is that you have to be the one to tell somebody very simply, like a statement of fact in the same way, because they're passionate, they're angry, they're whatever, and you're having to say, hey, no, you got to back off. And somehow recalling this wound from whenever it was, and you're gonna go, oh, why are they so awful and petulant and angry? I'm just saying, stop. And it's, you know, it's one of those moments in time, kind of like when you become a parent and you see what an asshole you were when you grew up. You're like, my God, I have a new appreciation for my mother. Like that, but with communication and words, like you're having to employ the same method and you understand it. And that's what healing is all about. That's why these things happen. So that you can go, I don't need. And if I remember, you guys, several months ago, you had a thing where you were all sensitive and butthurt because people weren't, you know, pumping you up emotionally and everything. And it hurts your feelings. It makes you feel all betrayed. But it's in your 9th house of philosophies. This isn't real. It's your perception. So what's being made bigger is like, oh, I really took that harder than it needed to be. I get it now. And that's what it's all about. That's what spiritual growth is all about. You know? Breaking those cycles, breaking those patterns of, you know, if you learned a long time ago that had being hurt like that 10 of swords and up in your head and just, you know, and wanting to make it an emotional thing because that's where you're more comfortable, you're seeing like, I don't need to do that anymore. I'm digging this passion thing I'm feeling and I'm excited about something. Somebody's trying to, you know, insert their shitty energy on it and I'm just not doing it. I'm going forward. If they're not happy, it's on them. It's not my problem. Totally what she would say. Yeah, I like it. All right, Aries with Venus. Finances or love. Healing. Very healing. Now, you can heal, you can be this is one of two things. This is either being heartbroken. It's a pretty card in this deck. I love it in the reverse. Just like the colors on it. Anyway, this could be being heartbroken over a financial loss in the past and now you're getting over it because things are on the up. Or you're literally getting over heartbreak in a relationship because your financial situation's improving. You know, like when things are on the up, when things are getting better, it's like you don't sweat. You're not stuck in unhappy land when, or heartbreak land when things are going good. That's what it feels like. So what are we having a conversation about? about with this. Oh, there we go. I was right. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is helping heal your broken heart. An awesome financial new beginning. Probably up there in that Mars in your 10th house. Awesome. Shocking, unexpected. Uranus. The Sun reversed. Even the Sun is awesome no matter what. I think you're just experiencing an up and up and up and up, where you're like, oh, like you were in a place of unhappiness for a while, or hurt feelings, or and stuff like that, with that spiritual lesson of not taking it so hard, and you're being rewarded. And so the Sun's starting to come out. It's not all the way out yet. It's so cute in this deck. It's so fucking cute. Look at this baby. Little, I don't know how to get rid of this glare. I'm so sorry. So cute. But you got it in the reverse. But the Sun is never bad for me, personally. No way. So it's almost like a disbelief in what's going on in your life. Like, really? More money? Awesome. What? I get to do something I really, really like and am passionate about? Yeah, I'll carry that, all of it, over where you want me to go. Fantastic. You got someone angry with you and you're like, no, not doing it. Love this. North Node in Leo. Shadow side reversed and Temperance reversed. I am telling you guys, Pisces rising, you guys are a little notorious for being quite emotional, okay? That's what's almost your shadow side. Like, what is your truth? I don't think you know half the time. Because you're so feeling, so spiritual, so, and you're escapists. You are. And you should know that about yourself. You guys got to take time out and swim in the fog because you like it. That's your happy place. Along with that energy on the lower end of the bell curve is escaping with things that are maybe not great for you. And I think that's your shadow side. I think that's the thing with the North Node in Leo, in day-to-day life, is this epiphany you guys are having of, oh, Earth is okay. You're not so out there like an Aquarius, but you guys, hover above the rest of us. You do. You live in where dreams are, and it's a beautiful thing. That's why so many of you are artists and connected with that awesome energy. I love it. I admire it. But it does make it's a crutch for many of you, because you're so comfortable in that energy, and most of us are not. You can manipulate with it, or you can be addicted to things, to achieve that fog. So that's just, it's natural. You're not doing that now. This is Earth you're in, like day-to-day stuff. And I think it's unsettling for you. You're like, oh, well, I can't go walked away. I've got this, bundle I got to carry. This bundle of delight that's come to me. I want that delight. I'm going to put in the hard work for it because I really, really, really want it. Whatever this thing is. And coincidentally, Sun is the ruler of this right here that I just held up. So it's not the hard work, I think, that's unsettling for you. I think it's unsettling for you to not have that happy place of emotionality and escaping. Can't do that. You can't at once pursue earthly things and escape at the same time. And it's okay to be unsettled. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's unsettling when we go outside our energy, and I'm so proud of you guys because most water rising signs I read are very emotional, either cups or wands, and you do have wands, but I'm not getting that emotion from it. I'm not. Mars. Where are you going? King of Wands reversed. Now, I don't think that's bad. I don't. My immediate hit on that is Mars is a fire energy naturally. Sagittarius is your pinnacle. You are to find passion in your life. I think he's upside down because you're not at home here. It's new to you. And that's okay. It is. That's what I'm feeling. We'll see. And he's squaring up on that Chiron. Oh, he's squaring up on the Queen of Swords. We'll get more information. Could all be true. Neptune, what is being burned down and transformed this month? Okay, it's a person. Got 2 cups reversed. So you're having to sever ties. And if I know me some Pisces rising, severing ties with someone is extremely difficult for you. And there's a part of you that enjoys the emotional drama of it. And you can't do it right now. You're busy. You got shit to do. And so perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe the King of Wands is you going, okay, look here. You immature, whatever. This person always shows up as pentacles for you in a bratty way. They're literally showing up as a child right now. But I don't think it's a child. Like, back off. Stop it. Like, it's making you angry, which is good. Why? Because that's your pentacle. It's fiery. It's not all watery and, trying to manipulate with emotion. It's like, look here, bitch. Step off. No, not doing that. What? I don't know, but I feel like I still feel like they want to follow you or something. Something like that. And what is Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, Capricorn, Saturn and Capricorn teaching you about this month? Money. Queen of Pentacles is the teacher, and she's upright. And I don't think it's the Queen of, no. He's just hanging out there, not aspecting anyone. So I think this is you learning how female energy is receiving. So I think you're learning to receive earthly energy in an earthly, practical way. It's practical to tell someone to step off when they're out of line in an annoyed, borderline angry way. It's okay. That's not your normal way. So it's really good that you're doing that. Good. South Node, what are you trying to get away from? Right? Ace of Cups. It's not that you're trying to get away from or not. You're not to focus right now on chasing the next emotional fulfillment. Why? Because you're busy. You're busy. You got your own stuff to do. You got to pursue delight. Not fantasy. And you're already good at this. You guys are. But maybe you've used being good at it in a maybe not healthy way, a little manipulative maybe, in the dogged pursuit. And your intentions are probably good most of the time, but it's to fill up your swimming pool so you can swim around in it and be an emotion all the time. And it's saying no more of that. It's positive, it really is. I want to know this King of Wands. What is he doing here? Nice. I love tarot. I do. I love astrology too. I love it all. It always performs. I never cut these. I don't edit them. I always do it in one dealio. Why do we got Ten of Swords here? What is the Ten of Swords doing here in Jupiter and Scorpio? What's he doing here? Take it. Who's this Queen of Swords? Who is she? Chiron. I think that's all I need. Oh, no. I want to know more about that Queen of Pentacles. Make sure I'm right. Make sure she's not Queen of Craptastic. I think the Queen of Craptastic is down there in the moon. She's losing power in your life. That's why I think that. But we'll make sure. Queen of Pentacles, right, for Saturn. What is she doing here? Is that an actual person, or is that the Pisces rising? Or need to be more emotional, or more practical and less emotional? There we go. And just because I'm curious, I want to know what that Ace of Pentacles, what does this offer? This is so positive. I love it. Let's start with the Mars. So for, I just love it. King of Wands, I was right. I was like, are you angry, or is this, you're just not, you're reversed because you don't possess the energy yet? You got Ten of Wands again. You're just not used to it. It's positive. It is. You're up for it. It's a burden right now because you're not used to it. It's like when you first start working out, and that 5-pound weight is heavy as fuck. You know, it's hard. It's burdensome, but not negative, right? Jupiter with this Ten of Swords. What's going on with that? We have the Knight of Wands. Oh, shit. Who's this? That's the Moon. And the Lovers. This feels like a relationship that was full of a lot of illusion, a lot of fantasy. And fantasy not in a good way. This is seeing what you want to see. Secrets, deceptions, secret relationships maybe, or someone who didn't claim you. That kind of thing. Because check it out. That's how it should look. Hidden. A little dark. And yet, here you are in the light. So what it's trying to tell you is don't sweat that. Don't carry around that Ten of Swords energy, because it puts you on the road to making some real change in your life. Sometimes you just have to be super fucking irritated and fed up and hurt in that way for you to go, you know what, I'm done with this. to make positive change in your life, and that's what happened. So you tell that bitch thank you, whoever that is. The Queen of Swords, what's she doing here? So we got 9 of Wands and 3 of Wands. You're not fighting with that anymore. You're learning to fight in a more fair and you're trying it on. You're trying a different way. Instead of this, you know, emotional, illusionary, like, I don't know what we are, and, you know, I'm lying to you today, and tomorrow you're my love, and you're going to give me attention, and then you're not, and it's very, that's how I feel it was, you know, just, are we good, are we not good, and drama. You're like, you know what, no more. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm gonna try a different way. Send those ships out, and I'm gonna hold out my light and wait for him to come back. See what happens. Why not? The other way wasn't working, and it's spurred by this Queen of Swords energy. So that nasty relationship that you went through was actually really, really good for you, as is the case most of the time. I asked, who is this? Yeah, it's you. This Queen of Pentacles, because I felt it was you, and I know she showed up, but she was always reversed in the other readings, and that's who I think, you know, that bad relationship was. But when I put it down, I felt it was you learning, you know, receiving earthly goodness, resources, money, you know, and learning how to maneuver that because it's unsettling to you, because it's kind of drama-free. You're not used to it. So here we go. Not quite victorious just yet. You haven't mastered it just yet, but you're gonna. It's coming. It is. Like you're being exposed to it, and you're like, I don't know. Like paying bills, and I'm not saying you don't pay bills, but you know what I mean? Like putting your focus on earth is what I keep feeling for you guys. Work, money, home. And you wouldn't perceive it as boring. You would just, not your strength, which is awesome. You're taking the challenge. To get outside your own energy is hard. I don't care who you are, what sign you are, and you're doing it. So good. That's what this new moon's bringing you. Difficult? Yes. Worth it? Yep. I don't even think you're going to see it as difficult. I think my analogy of getting in shape is a good one. It's tiring, it's hard, you're sore, but you like it, right? So this Ace of Pentacles, I couldn't help it. I was curious. Like, what's it going to bring? Guys, got such a good reading. I love it. Like, I'm emotional for you. This is really, really great. Look at you. Look at you. You're like a knight coming into it. This Ace of Pentacles, new energy. And you got 6 of Cups again. You're finding new ways to be delighted other than drama. Is it making you nervous? Yeah, but not bad. It's a little cautionary to take care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself because you'll burn out. This is not normal for you. And so do go swimming sometimes. Don't forget to go swimming. You just have to come back, right? This is so awesome. I feel like this was really short. Oh, no, it wasn't. Not like I thought. This is fantastic. So happy for you guys. Happy new moon to you. Now, you guys got a full moon over in Virgo. I'm going to pull one on that because I feel like you finally put the nail in the coffin of this craptastic relationship that's been plaguing you guys. And why? Because you're investing in yourself. And I love it for you. Yeah. 7 of Swords. But you know what? And look at this, how it came out. This is moving away from it instead of actively engaging with the asshole. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. I don't even know if I want to do love readings for you guys because I love the focus on you. You guys are always in my top 6. So, you know what? Comment. You can do it privately, so nobody needs to know. I'm going to take a tally for love or work because it looks awesome. It feels very financial. It feels very work. It feels very driven to something that you are really into. Do we want to know more about that in round 2, or do you guys want to know about love? I really wanted to give you that option. I haven't done that before because you're finally getting away from all that. Like, why would we want to dive in? But we could still do love. Let me know. Give me a heart or a dollar sign.